What is going on, guys and gals? It's Sniperpigeon with another video of Ark Survival Evolved, and we're doing another building tips and tricks. This one's more for aesthetics than anything, as you're not really going to get a whole lot out of it in a PvP setting. But it's going to be how to build an octagon, which is really simple. I've seen other people doing this in PvP servers as well, so this isn't exactly my findings. This is just my observation of. So what you're going to start doing here, you're going to place a wood pillar down wherever you're going to go. This isn't going to be the center. This is going to be one of the flat points of the octagon, or dead center of a flat point. It's harder to explain than it is to show you. So you're going to put a wood pillar down. You're going to need some ceilings. Doesn't matter what kind of ceilings they are, because in reality, you're probably going to end up replacing them anyway. So you can do this whole thing in thatch and wood if you want to, and then just replace it later. I'm just using wood because that's what I got at the moment. Okay, so you're going to put a pillar down. You're going to put a wood ceiling or whatever ceiling on top of it. You're going to put a ceiling to the side, whatever side you feel like going on. And you're going to need some foundations as well. And there's a bunch of snap points on the foundations. You're going to want the outside most snap point between these two that you see. This one ain't going to do it. You want this one right here. Bam. There we go. Alright, and at this point you're going to want to make another one. Another foundation. Put it right there for the fences. So you're going to have one diagonal that you can kind of see coming through here. It's protruding through the middle, or protruding through the middle. And, okay, there you go. You're going to put a wooden wall right on top of it. So the wooden wall is going to go diagonally. And the whole reason you're doing that wall is so you can put the bottom part of that wall. There you go. It doesn't matter if they're in or out, so don't worry about that. And those walls allow you to do that. You can put the ceiling there now, and now that ceiling has a snap point. Once that ceiling is there, you can get rid of these wooden walls. Of course, I have fly mode on right now. I'm playing single player during this, so it's going to be a little bit different when you're playing without the admin stuff. Alright, you're going to get another pillar, and bam, there you go. And I wouldn't worry too much about the little nubs here. There are ways to get rid of it, but yeah, I'm not even going to worry about that right now. Okay, so same thing. So as you can see, this interlocks here. You're going to do the same thing by putting a tile to the left of it. Get your outermost spot for outermost snap point for that foundation. You're going to want the diagonal one to go right through the middle. Wall on top. If I can get a snap point. Wall on bottom. Ceiling. Delete wall on top. Delete wall on bottom. And pillar to lock it all together. And as you can see here, it's starting to, you're making some elbows of the octagon. And we're going to go do another one. So you're going to put the one to the left of it, or the ceiling to the left, foundation on the outside, diagonal foundation. If I can get it. These things are always a pain. There we go. Wall on top. Wall on bottom. And ceiling. Delete wall on top. Get resources back. Delete wall on bottom for the same reason. And you're going to replace it with the pillar. Bam. And another one. Outermost. Diagonal. Wall on top. Wall on bottom. Ceiling. Delete. Delete. Pillar. Bam, see, there you go. We just did about half of the octagon right there. You're just going to keep the whole thing going. And on the outside of it, let me get rid of this real quick before I die. On the outside of it, you're probably thinking, oh, this is pretty ugly with the foundations. Can I get rid of them? No, unfortunately, you cannot get rid of the foundations. But what you can do is cover them bad boys up. Make this whole thing look way better when you cover it up. I like to use the octagons to hold in some of the smaller dinos. I just think it looks a little bit better, a little bit more unique, because not everybody has them, because they're not a pain to build, but they take a little bit more tender love and care to create an octagon than it does some other things. And on that note as well, while we're on this topic, creating octagons, as you can see here, I can put that other wall in here to intersect, but normally, or you used to not be able to do that, and it might get patched, so you might not be able to do that at a later time as well. So what you can do and I don't have them on me now, is use wooden door frames to do the exact same thing. You can put a wooden door frame through first, get a wooden wall to go through, and replace the door frame that you first put in with a wooden wall, which I did not do here, but that seems to have been fixed. But that was the way to fix that previously. And bam, and there you go. So that's it. That is half of the octagon right there. And just make sure you like this video if you liked it. Subscribe to see more tips and tricks of Ark Survival Evolved and more content. And I'll see you guys in the next one. Building an Octagon.